Hi, I'm Patrick. This is Robert, and that's Brian Fiore. Together, we just got played. We're at the Cloak Blast, where we just got done playing Nightmare Forest, Alien Invasion, not Dead Run, Alien Invasion.
We were invaded by aliens.
And Brian was probed.
After we escaped the Dead Run zombies.
And Brian was probed thoroughly. Join us for Alien Invasion. Brian, will you please tell us about your probing?
Sure. Nightmare Forest, Alien Invasion is, how many players total was this? I think it's expandable and it goes
1 to 6.
1 to 6, and it's a co-op style dungeon delve. And obviously there's an alien theme to it. And basically each of the players, you're taking on the role of an explorer trying to battle the aliens, trying to kill them before they kill you. There's basically 2 ways to lose the game. If any one of the players dies, everyone is gone. And if you don't clear the entire board before the time track runs out, you also lose the game. So you have a total of how many turns on there?
9 in an easy, 8 in a standard, and 7 in a hard.
So it's scalable. The size of the board is also scalable depending on the number of players. And basically, you have a series of dice that each player. You start off with about 4 dice. Your dice pools can go up depending on what experience you spend, and you can gain levels, and that kind of just gives you extra dice to spend. But it's a dice pool allocation that you can spend towards actions, whether it's movement, whether it's attacking, whether it's healing, or searching for cool gear, stuff like that. But with that, Patrick, what would you say is your favorite thing?
It's one of those games kind of like a dungeon delve that you mentioned before, where as you're playing the game, you're flipping over cards, and you also have this allocation of dice, and you can use them to search for stuff. And my favorite part of the game is being able to search for stuff and then find an item that's going to make me a little bit better later on. And time is really important, and you're spending your dice kind of like time as well.
Right.
So it's part of your turn. So you have to consider whether it's more important for you to try to find a newer, better item, or to move, or to attack something. So I would say that's that decision that you make to try to find these really cool items. Robert, if you had to pick one thing that you like the most about it.
I did like the variability of when you're searching through, not knowing what you're going to get. So that did interest me. So, when I moved to this space, I don't know what I'm going to get, and so there's that unknown. So there's that tension going. In the game we played, you ended up pulling something that we did not want to see. So I liked that. I like the unknown tension in the game.
A hint of strategy: don't attack the biggest monsters first. That's not a good idea. Not until you're well equipped and ready to go toe to toe with these guys. So,
I was very well equipped. You're welcome.
Well,
Brian,
always well because I got probed.
If there's one thing that you like the most, other than the thorough probing,
I think it was pretty immersive. I felt the tension. I felt the suspense between the time clock. It was clicking down as were we doing enough? Were we killing enough aliens? Searching, clearing enough of the cards across the board, and were we able to? I just kind of felt the pressure. There's in more than one space.
Sure.
Yeah, it was a lot of suspense.
And you felt some pressure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
But what would you say is the thing that you like the best, or the least?
Or the least. I would say, and we talked about this during gameplay, I would say this game would benefit highly from a player's mat. I don't know if they're planning on having a player's mat as a goal later on, a stretch goal, but it really could benefit from a player's mat.
And Robert, as the cards come off the board, it gets really hard to visualize the spaces that you're moving from.
Yeah, unless you have a photographic memory. But sometimes you even if you have one, there are certain things that you choose to want to block out and forget. So,
like a level 10 monster that you just can't damage.
Yes.
Robert,
and when you feel pressure in all the wrong places.
It's a mind wipe. Robert, if you had to pick something that you like the least.
Weirdly, it's going to be actually tied to the thing I like the most when I said flipping over and that tension.
Dichotomy.
It's the fact that there's not a lot of changes between the aliens of a certain level. I mean, they have a certain hit point value in them, But beyond that, they pretty much all feel kind of generic aliens. None of them trigger anything. There is a suspense of the traps, but in reality, all the aliens kind of feel the same after a while. So that kind of...
So you're saying they're kind of like stereotyped?
They're very stereotyped.
You'd much rather have like Carl the alien.
Right, and I would like to see them do something other than just sit there and me beat on them and then beat on me back.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's kind of played out in a lot of games already. After a while, it's going to get boring seeing the same aliens constantly.
Like you'd like them to beat on you in a special way.
Right.
Each individual one.
When I get probed, I would like it to... My first probing especially, it needs to be special.
I understand.
Little hand-holding, maybe they take some of your items.
Candles.
Or maybe they give you something in return, like a gift.
Scented
maybe
candles.
You establish a bond.
Or scented candles.
Scented candles.
Brian Fiore.
The thing I liked least was in the combat. Like if you flip over a card, it's like you're forced to fight that monster. You're pinned down or locked down in order to fight him round after round until he's basically defeated. So I would have liked to have been able to basically escape and get away with my life, but I was not able to do that. And
so you're saying when you get probed, you don't like to be pinned down?
yes, I like options sometimes.
Well, yeah, I mean, we talked about that before, is it would be nice to just have an ability to run away, even if that meant there was an attack of opportunity. It would be nice to unengage from them and just take a free attack, because sometimes it'd be nice to get...
Yeah, if you make a mistake, I mean, that could be the end of the game, so...
And it was.
Brutal. It wasn't an easy fight by any stretch of the imagination.
He was pinned down getting probed, and I decided, hey, I want to get probed too.
And I just kept working. Brian, tell us about the game.
It is coming to Kickstarter very, very soon, so make sure you jump over there and back Alien Invasion, Nightmare Forest.
I'm Patrick. This is Robert. That's Brian. Together we are Just Got Played at the Cloak and Blaster. Thank you very much for watching.
Are you sure this isn't Just Got Probed?
He did get a fresh... How much can we beat on the probing? I have never been in a co-op where I watched someone get brutalized so badly for such a long period of time. And there's nothing I could do to help. Maybe if he clenched a little bit, he would have finished sooner.
Being a co-op, it kind of turned into a gangbang, so...
If you clenched, or maybe you should have...
Most of my co-ops do.
You should have talked dirty to him, and then maybe he would have finished faster.
Yeah.
I think we went too far with this at the end.
You think?
We tried to make him finish faster. We turned it into a threesome.
Dang, how do I not keep that in there?